So what we've got here is we're gonna do a 17-foot pondless, and it's gonna come down this hillside. Customer's got this beautiful gazebo back here, nice log swing, deck that they've put in, and they want to have a great view of it from this deck, from the gazebo. So we're gonna start up there, kind of next to where that tree is, that young maple there, and it's gonna come down and break into 3, maybe 4 waterfalls. We're not exactly sure yet. It'll be at least 3. That'll be the minimum. We'll have it break in 3 places till it hits the vault down here. We're looking at about 24 to 30 inches of height change. So that's plenty enough height change to get in those waterfalls. Try and break them up. We're not gonna have them all be, 6 inches or 8 inches. We want one that's 8 inches, one that's 12 inches, one that's, filling up that space. But that's what's gonna decide on whether we're doing 3 or 4 waterfalls. And what you're gonna see is this space is going to completely transform from what it is now. Right now, we've got some nice grass here, good little area, but they wanna have this play area and then they wanna have this viewing area. And so we're really gonna work on creating that and drawing them, not just a good look from the deck, but drawing them off of the deck down next to the feature to really examine it, get close, interact with.
All right, we're on Project 10 here, and well, it's not without challenges, right? The best way to find any utilities that are unmarked is with an excavator. We found it right away. And we hit some lines that run from the house to the garage. Unfortunately, it's a private line, so it's not something that 811 is going to mark. That's Gopher State 1 call. It's the Minnesota Utility Marking Company. They're in charge of marking any of the public utilities that come to the house. From there, anything is private. So, if you know that you have a line going, it might be worth calling an electrician ahead of time. Sometimes they can't even locate it, so we've heard of that. Luckily, we have Top Line. These guys are awesome. Eric owns it. That's Ron's son-in-law. So if you remember that project from a few years back, these guys have been working with us for a couple years now, and they've been great. So our client was like, do you know anyone we can call? We called them, and here they are today, already fixed. So we're not even to lunch, and they've got power back to their garage, to the sump pump. But there is rock everywhere, so the basin is taking a little bit longer to get dug out than if we had perfect conditions. But it's about ready, so we're gonna get our liner in there, our fabric first, and then we'll start putting in our aqua blocks, and then we're gonna get to the creative part before long here, where we really get to start having fun placing these boulders. So keep watching. We're gonna do what we can to get forward progress. It's looking awesome. So we are on project number 10 today, but project number 9 has already written us a review, and this is awesome. From project number 9, hiring Nick, Justin, and the Pond King crew was a joyful experience for us. Besides being very upstanding individuals, these guys are kinetic artists, rock sculptors, and hydraulists of the highest order. I met with Nick this summer and presented our canvas, a very large, empty backyard. Nick proceeded to paint a picture in words of what eventually came to be a beautiful waterfall with a meandering stream flowing into an 11 by 16 foot pond. It transformed a backyard that was just there to will be a very pleasant focal point for years to come. Don't wait to do this. You'll wish you had done it sooner. I'll add some pictures later. That's from our client, and he's only written 4 reviews, and that's a 5-star review. So having someone write us reviews like that definitely gets everybody on the team excited, fuels our fire, and to know that they hadn't written many reviews, but we earned that review from them really is great for us. So thank you very much. We really appreciate the review. and we're going to hopefully earn another 5-star review where we're at today. Really loving the way that we've got some twisting action happening here. I can't wait to complement the waterfalls with other rocks to really help with that twisting action. But man, this is looking fantastic. The guys definitely have the eye for how to place boulders, where to place the boulders, the turns that the water might carve out of a rock over time. So this is looking so cool. Keep watching because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and this is going to be so fun to show off, but we've got a lot to do before we can get there. Thanks for joining us. We love our job, and we love that you're following us. Thank you so much.
On
5 o'clock on a Friday. Everyone's a little loopy, but man, what a great week. We finished project number 9 and moved right into project 10. They gave us an opportunity to make it even bigger, and of course we take that opportunity and run with it. When Adam and I were first here on Wednesday, was it? Wednesday, we started measuring out everything, and the original agreement was a 7-foot long waterfall, and I am so glad that they gave us the opportunity to make it up to 17 feet because we probably made it closer to 20 feet. It's hard to know. We've got some really cool twists and turns. We've got some really cool waterfalls that are going to be cool to show off to you guys soon. You're going to want to just keep watching because the reveal episode is going to be awesome. And then I just can't wait to see what they do with it over time. The homeowner is very handy. They're doing all sorts of cool stuff around the property over the last 30 years, really making it their own home. So it's going to be fun to come back and see how they do a fire pit area and how they do all these different things to really bring that interaction to the water feature. We've got a lot to do, so we will be back on Monday as a team, and then hopefully we'll be able to bring it to life for you before you know it. Probably sometime on Tuesday. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you on Monday. All right, so construction is nearing an end here, so we're going to be really excited to show this off to you guys in our final reveal episode, but I'm really loving the way that we're flowing with the earth here. We definitely brought in some soil. We've had some more soil to move tomorrow. A lot of detail work, but we did our initial test run, and we're all in love with the water action. Man, our team is just really making some really special things, and it's really fun to be a part of. We're all kind of finding our level of where we excel and our level of genius here. So construction's coming to an end. We got some more outcroppings to do. We got cleanup to do, and there's a lot to do before we're all the way there. We'll bring in some mulch tomorrow, but it's going to be so fun to show this off because we really transformed this hillside, and it sounds fantastic. The water motion is really cool, and I can't wait to see how it gets planted over time and it just matures. So make sure to tune in next week for the final reveal episode because it's going to be awesome, and Adam's going to kind of walk you through his vision, and we're definitely going to want to know how he did in the comments.
Like this guy, right?
Nope, that is a rock. That is one big rock. All right, here we are, project number 10. We are at the final stages. Yesterday, late in the day, we were able to get to turn it on, let it run for a little while, see where our weak points are, see where we need to go back in and foam, add some rock, make sure our liner is high enough, and just do some general detail work. But today we're really gonna finish, try to button everything up. We've got to hide the liner, we've got to get everything sloped just right, make sure everything's looking proper, and then clean up and get out of here. So we're really excited. We've got a couple of great projects coming up, but we still have to finish this one off today. So stay tuned, see what happens, and before long you'll be seeing this thing running and in its final form.
We are Pond King Water Gardens, where we create living works of art, 1 yard at a time. Adam, you and I have to get better at the detail work, okay?
Yes, yes, and they have to get better at the big picture work.
How about this? How about
Oh!
Fair is
this?
fair.
Excel in our own ways.
Aiden.
But in crunch time,
So what I
Maybe.
when
what I
Adam
just-
has to go home at
maybe.
lunch,